Eat and learn. Talk to Jafar. I don't know. I wonder if it's worth actually doing the daily. Do you give me like recipes? Wants a piece of raw meat? Okay. I have. Dun, 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 dun. Crab. Fish. Sugar. Spice. Bacon. Sausage. Okay. I just want recipes. Okay. Oh. Now the question is, I need to use up some of my resin first. So, fortunately for his goblet, I still haven't got the right one. Sands on attack percentage or EM. So disappointing. I have so many half decent flowers anyway. Damn it. I want one that's got okay. So I go and do just I know we were saying it's smarter not to do Kazuha's artifacts, but then do like I don't mind his. Oh, I think Candy's streaming today, actually. She is. Yay. I feel like I'm missing something, but maybe it's just me.
There you are, Eve.
The wind knows me.
Eat this! Nice and spicy. No, my sword. Ring cutter.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Huh? Everybody stand back!
Into the wind!
Huh? Huh. Yeah. Booba, get them!
One with nature!
Witness the power of Gugwa. I'm going in! Huh? You're toast!
Clouds hide. The
Should've
birds
got her
call!
earlier on.
Into the
She's
wind!
annoying.
Rain outlines your fate.
Where's the tree? Can't see. I just want 5 stars. Just give me 5 stars of everything, please.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Time to... I let my guard down. Ring cutter.
Wind strider!
Why do they never miss? Eat this!
As one with wind and cloud! One with nature!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
The wrong test subject.
The wind knows me.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
One with
Oh dear.
nature!
Let it get too far.
Let's light it up! Nice and spicy!
We let it go
Fallen
too far,
leaves,
guys.
adorn my night!
We let it have too much fun.
I'm going in!
The wind knows me.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, I stuffed it up, chat.
Another test.
Into the wind.
She called me an eavesdropper.
I got careless.
Huh? Rain cutter.
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
That was a lot better.
One with nature.
Eat this! Booba, get them! Huh?
It's fine. Into the wind.
Everybody stand back! Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Over here. Huh?
Yeah. Sick. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind knows me.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Nice and spicy.
Test subject.
Clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
The wrong test subject.
That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay.
I got careless.
Into the wind.
Off we go. Witness the power of Gugwa. You're toast.
A little taste.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
I'm going in. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Out of the frying pan. Ha! Adventure.
One with nature.
Nice. So, So. We go this. crit rate, crit damage. Fuck, that's still got really good stats on it. Death roll! Death roll! Mm-hmm. Okay. Teapot. I kind of want to dismantle my teapot too and get a new one, but I don't know. I feel like I need to find a template and then I should do it. Not now.
This realm is...
Why are there new blueprints? They were just on special. I will spend all the money. Why don't they have better sorting functionalities, you know? Oh, the money chat. That's like, oh, I'm nearly there. Put a dent in it.
If you ever...
So what's the plan for today? Well, I just spent all my resin trying to get, because every day you gotta spend your resin, right? You know that. Getting, trying for Kazuha's, artifact. So I got half of a good upgrade. Actually, speaking of though, let's bump this up.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
This isn't even like
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
anyway. Just trying to do some artifact.
Now, this is what I
Poopin'.
call a moment of solitude.
What's saying choose build supposed to be? And then we're gonna do the Archon Quest line. Is the plan. I'm just looking at Zing. I don't pronounce. Yeah, it'll be good. More filling in the bits and pieces.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
So we have the sack sword on him. Emblem of Severed Fates. I should have. I haven't even been looking at his artifacts, and I've had shit tons of these. Okay. So he wants ER, crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
This one's got ER on it, so it's not the worst, I guess.
If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
Shit.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
He wants a attack percentage or energy recharge. My head hurts. My head hurts.
Now,
I can't
this
think.
is what I call a moment of solitude.
Okay, whatever. Um. Do this, which I spent and I shouldn't have.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Also had I bought Akatar because everyone was like, I was at when I was hanging out with the girls last night. They're like, you have to read Akatar first. You have to read Akatar first. So I Kmart has all of the books for $60, so I bought them in a bundle for click and collect tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah. Hopefully it's oops.
Yeah. Body and mind.
Yeah. I would have. Oh, you don't have Kmart? Is that your that must be your specific town, right? Because I know there's Kmart's in America.
Time
Right?
to act.
Hello, that's funny. How are you, Obert? Oh shit, that's really interesting. Oh, actually, that's right, because you guys have more targets. So they're closing all the targets here to have
Into the wind.
Kmart. 'Cause Kmart does better.
Stand back! Eat this!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
So we best have
The
Kmart
wind
now.
knows me. So...
Rain cutter!
No. That's cool though. Oh, the good stuff had a. I don't understand why I keep getting, or is it these that I haven't done? Oh shit, maybe I should be doing that. Okay. Hey, Ethereal. It's good. I've got a bit of a headache, to be completely honest. I feel a bit exhausted. Fridays are brutal, hey. I'm always so tired on Fridays. Chest. And you mentioned, yeah, I did. I got a few good ones. That's a good chest over there too.
One with nature.
Gist
Let's
for
light it
patience is like a
Clouds high. The birds call.
$50 card. Got a lot of $20, $30 cards. But yeah,
We go.
pretty good cards. It was fun.
The wind knows me.
I'm gonna be going to pre-release tomorrow,
Going in.
which, gosh, I hope I'm not too tired. Gonna go to the city and do that, so that will be fun.
I hope we find long lost ancient literature.
Oh, this way. Oh no, I'm gonna go this way. There's a chest over here. Yeah, how's your day been? Yeah. Hope I got my books. I was gonna read last night, and I was like, I'm not gonna read tonight anyway, so it won't hurt waiting another day or two.
Rain outlines your fate.
Did you see Hada on
Time to go.
Instagram all the videos from the magic
Who
event
says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
that we did last night? What are you doing, sir, over here by yourself?
No, my sword. Witness
Could
the
you help
power
us
of
chase the
Gugwa.
bad things? Take this place, a
Let's
treasure for you.
light it
Oh,
up.
you just got treasure
The
for me.
wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Yeah. It was really fun. Yeah, I get that.
Time to act.
Is this like the whole thing?
Body and mind.
What's the
Rain
dog fights more
outlines your
final shape?
fate.
Oh, how are you finding it?
Into the wind.
A few people aren't very impressed
Teamwork is dreamwork.
with what I'm seeing.
The wind knows me.
Rain cutter.
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Into the wind.
Oh,
Excellent.
awkward. Some...
One with nature. Clouds hide. The birds call.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. No, my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa.
The wind knows me.
Okay, we need to kill some more of these dudes, guys.
Time to go.
Rain outlines your fate.
As one
Someone's
with
telling
wind
me to
and
kill them.
cloud.
Yeah, Petsy was saying that he didn't enjoy the fact that like he was forced to play, or it wouldn't let him play the builds he wanted to play or something. I like locked him out.
Rain cutter.
Someone said they'd give me a gift if I did stuff. Where's my gifts?
Time to go.
I feel like this is a hidden puzzle that I didn't realize.
Into the wind.
Also, I probably should have got rid of changed my.
Time to act. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature.
Yeah.
Take that. Oh, maybe that's what I need to get rid of. Fires. Good job, Tamsin.
Time to act.
Into the wind.
Yeah.
No, my sword.
Okay. Did I not put out all the fires? Is that what I've done wrong? A lot of fire they're gonna put out.
Rain outlines your fate.
Chat, has anyone done this? Currently putting out fires everywhere.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Time to act. Let's light it up. I'm going in. Off we go.
Maybe? I don't know. I was here and the guys were talking to me.
No, my sword. Body and mind.
Well, we tried. We tried. Oh gosh, sleep is good right now. I've got like a tension headache. So what do you think it caught from like being on a computer, being at work all day?
One with nature.
Out of the frying pan, into the...
Huh? Let me weave you a verse.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Sometimes I feel like I've
No,
just
my
had big days
sword.
at work where I've been constantly on the whole entire time. I just get really like exhausted, I get
Everybody
headache,
stand back.
tired.
Into the wind.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Booba, get them!
Ha! Ta!
The wind knows me.
Yeah.
We did it. How's this go? Yeah. Except when everything's pyro.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Okay. Oh. Oh no, I knew that. That hurt my hand. Okay. I don't. Oh, where's my hand? So. Alright. Into the story, actually. Audio. Music up a bit. So peaceful.
We made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to
Just
carry
take a
out a
few
very
days
detailed
off.
investigation.
Oh, I just asked this guy if he wants to settle down. Oh, that was random.
Time to act.
Looking for Rana, she's gone on a trip, went back for a while. Who do you want me to talk to? Oh, that person.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vamara Village.
Ah, so you hear about that then? Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
Oh, that's right, because there's a missing guy, but they don't know like who it is, but they know that someone's missing.
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
All right, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he...
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information.
Bit random, isn't it?
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my...
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name, and nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memory?
Santa Claus. It's like what happened with Greater Lord Rick in Nevada, like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our... My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Ooh. Where's she taking us? Where are we going?
It's all thanks to Lesser Lord Kusanali that I now enjoy good health.
But I enjoy good health. What the hell is Silly? Why is there a Silly?
Body and mind.
I must follow the Silly.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to Really? You know exactly how I feel? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on
Look, they're
and
up
a
in the
friend who
tree.
could really understand me.
See, look, the little kitty's in the tree. Looks out of place, but that's
No
pretty
matter
cool.
what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He
Hey,
was so
Mimic.
thoughtful and
I
pure
see him.
and patient.
Have you
too.
done this, Ethel?
Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me.
Oh, really? What issues?
Ever
Not that
since
I
he
know the answer, but
disappeared,
I'm just curious. What
there's
issues
been
you
so
having?
much I wanted to tell him.
Yeah, this is the new Archon Quest line.
No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
All we know is we're trying to find a missing village from Vinmara village, but the people of Vinmara can't describe, like, they don't know who it is or what he looks like or their name. They just know that they're missing someone and they have a feeling of the type of person they were. Yeah, so that's all I'm up to. If you don't want to, like, spoilers, it's also completely fine.
Wow. You two must have been really close.
Yeah, sure, Martha.
Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
I was like, finally, I'm gonna watch a video about the traveler and their brother, like, and your brother, or Lumine and Aether. And I watched the video and I was like, Genshin really hasn't told us a lot. Like, I was sitting here thinking that I'm missing a lot and, like, there's quests and stuff that I haven't done, but there's really not a lot to it. And I'm like, I feel like they've left it so, like, there's so much more.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and
true.
I didn't want to pry. Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it.
Man,
I'm
Fridays
sorry,
are so
the
brutal.
last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Huh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now.
What do you got planned for the weekend, Mimic? The long weekend?
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be
it does
at the
seem like
same
that, Billy.
position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right?
So this just literally sounds like
what's wrong,
she's in a
Pepper?
time loop. Based on what we learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atosa just told us was about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Abyss Mage.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Sealy! No, don't hurt the Sealy!
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
and plenty of gaming. I thought you said gambling.
Rain outlines your fate.
Into the wind.
Rain cutter.
What are you
Let's
interested
light
in
it up.
playing at the moment?
Hey, out of the frying pan.
One with nature. Sha! As one with wind and cloud.
Ooh, exciting.
I'm going in.
I'm excited for Modern Horizon 3, so I opened up my packs, some
Thank you
packs
so
today. Got some
much.
cool cards.
I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
Gonna
If
do
you
some
hadn't been
pre-release stuff
here,
tomorrow
I'm not
night,
sure
which will
what
be
I
fun.
would have.
It was no trouble.
Go shopping.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the
Maybe well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
The villagers.
Wait a second. The person.
Oh, Hannah.
It's Dainsliff!
Oh, my God, no, Dainsliff! Did he just poof some hilly chills?
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
I just realized today's not even Friday. I keep saying Fridays are exhausting
Why
because
do
it's
you
my,
always
like,
have to pop up
Friday.
out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying
Dainsliff
to accomplish.
really looks like he's like, originally I was like, is he Aether grown up? But then it wouldn't work if you switch the twins around. And I was like, older brother. I don't know. The blonde hair gets me. Yeah, but a good one. I think Mainsleaf does some good videos.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
Oh, we got drops today. We should do that. New drops.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
I just was singing going, I want snacks. And then I realized that I bought vanilla slice today. And I have half of it in the fridge.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear.
The only thing is, like, the vanilla slice has like a fondant style hard top, and then it's just cream. And then like this weird biscuit thing at the bottom. And I'm like, is that what vanilla slice is supposed to taste like?
It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Dane's package looks
That
weird.
mysterious voice
I'm
she
just
heard in her
saying.
brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
The sinner.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in him.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Canria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Andrea.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
That is true. Then the stone slates we found in the ruin of Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedderflor's doing as well.
They were once people of great esteem in Canria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields.
So Canria was the world that crumbled, where everyone turned, and the people turned into hilichurls, right? And that happened around the Cataclysm, I think? And that's what your brother, Aether, was like, landed earlier and saw this all happen, and that's why he's like, yeah.
6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing
Vinster
to
King.
rock the foundation of the world.
There's just so many names. It's so
Yet,
hard to catch on.
deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course, as I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
So the Loom of Fate is the theory that... is it like that... I don't know. Time is like a loom on a fate or something like that. Like, and I feel like the Loom of the Fate is like this kind of like wheel that there'll be like kind of the world goes, there's a big cataclysm, the end of the world, and then it starts again, and it kind of goes around circles.
By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Oh, and one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Memories, ley lines, Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all of this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Look, the daytime went on. We went to sleep. I didn't have to do anything.
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday.
Brain
Okay,
juice.
well, let's go
Same.
find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Same. I wanted to follow the Sealy though. Where was I?
Off we go! Adventure time!
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
Relatable. Brain juice.
Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't
was
there
him?
before. Memories.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
What if someone follows us? We go straight there and someone is on our tail. Aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted the memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. Seems like he might already have a plan.
Of course.
Off
This
we
way?
go.
Maybe it was up this way. There's the Sealy. We must save the Sealy. Oh, I have an ad. Guys, I think I'm gonna run a quick 3-minute ad, and fill up my glass of wine. So please, guys, yourselves, get ready. We'll take a chance to... PK, hello! I'm just gonna run a quick ad, so take the chance to stand up, stretch, and then by the time I get back, you guys get back, get some waters, get some snacks, keep ourselves awake. I'll be right back, BK. I just want to run an ad before, and you guys won't have an ad for a whole other hour. So bear with me, please. I promise I'll be right back.
Benny's
got
Adventure
past you.
Team,
You're good to me.
assemble! Oh. Oh. Benny's
I don't know
Adventure
if the
Team,
sugar's gonna keep me awake or not,
assemble!
though. But yeah, look, my, I feel like a hard pop on it. I don't know if that's
Why
how
not?
vanilla slash is supposed to be. Like when I dig my spoon into it, it smushes it. It's like fondant or something. Oh,
Huh?
this is a stinky area.
Even better than I imagined. Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
No, my sword!
I won't be able to do anything until we...
Huh? Huh?
Oh, that didn't work.
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Rain outlines your fate. Don't tell me they did it again.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, it's a vanilla slice.
Rah!
Stand with me!
Oh,
Yeah.
is this where I need?
Chivalry will never die. Witness the power power of Gugwa.
What brings it back to life?
And shroud. Sia.
Can I not, because I have to do this bloody thing first?
Rah. Into the wind.
Our bond is strong.
Can't see. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Time to go. One with nature.
Dissipate.
One with. Who do you think? Yeah. The wind knows me.
So I've been good with getting my videos sorted, but then it's like uploading them I've been a bit all over the place with. Like I was gonna do one this morning and I completely ran out of time to put one up.
Yeah. I hear everything.
Nah, I'm all up to date now.
Can't see?
Thankfully. Because I had so much space in between. So I didn't stream a lot this week. So I've been able to catch
One
up.
with wind and cloud. Brings a smile to my face.
Oh.
Dissipate. I won't hold you back.
Yay, we did it.
That's what I call treasure.
There's a lot of crystals around here. Maybe I should get some of these. A lot of rocks.
As you wish.
I need more claymore users too.
As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance.
Nice. All the rocks are obtained. Distractions are complete.
Gonna be epic.
What brand do you have at the moment, Hannah? Is there any one of them you prefer?
Oh, ow.
Honestly, I have my BenQ monitors and they've been so good to me. I'm using a gigabyte one. Wouldn't recommend. Not lasting. Hello. You want some cream? One little bit of cream? sweet, isn't it? Sweet.
No one's joined me on an
Panther
adventure in
woke up because
ages.
he
Come
smelled
on,
me eating
let's
like
go.
sugar. Don't jump up there. Mm. So he's like seeing look at me and he's half asleep.
Good things come to those who don't wait around.
You know
That's
what I
what
love?
they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the
Don't jump up
opposite
there.
is
I have to
probably
go to
true
the
for
bathroom.
me. Benny's adventure team, assemble!
He's sleepy.
Oh. Or not.
Move all this stuff out of the way because Panther's gonna get amongst it. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay. Go to a place where the field tiller's eye is hidden. Man, I
Adventure
think
time.
I don't think I'm gonna last tonight. Honestly, I'm so exhausted. It's always my last
So
day
you
of
hid it
work.
way out
of the
here?
week.
Not an easy place to. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Like I said, I really like my BenQ. If you can get them.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Narvin, you know how good Narvin is. Narvin told me about these years and years ago. He swore by them. And they're my first monitors I bought, my 60 FPS ones, and they've been amazing since I started streaming. They've been my first monitors I bought. And they're not having any issues at all. The Gigabyte though, it flickers. I can see that flicker when I'm mainly on YouTube. Very irritating. Mamia, can you just move your butt off that piece? Thank you.
What'd they do this time?
I asked Panther to move and he just turned around and lied straight on my keyboard again. On my escape key. You're right, Hedda. Oh, fudge. I wasn't paying attention and I just kind of walked off the edge. Oh.
Huh? Stand with me! No, my sword! Rain cutter! Let's light it up! Huh? Everybody stand back! Rain outlines your fate.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Time to act.
What the? East. Do daddy. Yes.
The wind knows me.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain cutter!
I'll settle this.
Into the wind.
Was you too late? Meow, meow. Oh, Panther was growling at something last night. He is like the biggest alpha cat. When he sees someone that he is not happy with, he turns demonic. And last night he was like, wow, 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 like 2 in the morning, just as I had fallen asleep. I probably wasn't too sure, like, fun.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Oh. Oh. Brain. We got there eventually.
The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Chat, you guys got any tips for not being so tired all the time?
Body and mind.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting more sleep now than I ever have in my life. I think work just takes a lot of my brain juice, as Paimon suggested.
Time to act.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Mama, you can't press the escape button.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Oh, it's a bit like that, isn't it? Oh, I'm pressing all buttons and where's my button? Where am I? 3. 4.
Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Huh? Witness the power of Gugwa. Everybody stand back!
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Our bond is strong.
I wonder if it's like the amount of time we sit on a computer. Like,
Teamwork is dreamwork!
is it like that fucked?
Dissipate!
I know that
wind knows
Kuki and Benny are not
No,
a
my
good team to
sword.
have together. But I like to make you guys cringe, so just pretend.
Into the wind.
Think back.
Out of my way. Our bond is strong.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up! Off we go! Adventure time!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Didn't I know this?
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Yay. Something feels off. What am I missing? It's Danesley. Maybe he wants to fight them by himself. Or is this Aether? No, it wouldn't be. It's Danesley's brother. Voldemort. No, it.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
It's Aether.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
I thought Danesley and Aether were friends.
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
I don't know what's happening. Well, I do, but I don't.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
Seemed strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Wait, I hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
Let's go, Rip! Let's go! And what did you finish? I know we spoke about this, but I can't remember. How far did you get with the Archon Quest? Because this is like a new update to the main story.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be
I
comforting?
can't remember. I feel like you might not
way?
have done Fontaine or something like that, like the underwater area.
Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Okay, cool. You got heaps to do. That's very exciting.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
Do you still dabble in Destiny at all?
You see, we're both still here.
People seem to be a little bit disappointed in the Destiny update.
We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's the voice again.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
I'm like, is this
Well,
the
now
story
that the
like
Hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put the situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Can I take your fruit? Yes.
Time to go.
Yes, I can. Since August 2023. Nice. I think my last time played was October. No. Yeah, maybe October. I'm good. I'm really tired. Token, as you can see. It's my Friday today because I took an extra day off work because we have a public holiday on Friday. Sorry, a public holiday on Monday, so I took Friday off work. And I was supposed to be going away, but we're not. So Will and I are having like a staycation at home and stuff. So I just had a really busy day today. I'm just exhausted.
Is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
Oh. You don't remember?
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons
I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just... At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to.
But how is that? All right.
Okay, how are you taking? That's exciting, Rob.
Something's definitely
You're gonna have
not
so
right.
much fun on
We just talked to
Genshin.
Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow
Exhausted.
down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
As Paimon would say, you have no more brain juice left. Not play very much games, just being locked in fitness and fire. Fuck yeah, let's go. That's sick.
Time to go.
That's really good.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're...
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say... Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too.
I can hear Will wailing. He's playing Elden Ring.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him?
Also, by the way, by watching stream, you guys get drops because the new drops are out.
Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong
Also,
with
there is
people's
some new
memories, but that we've somehow
codes as
returned
well
to
to
a time
redeem,
before he went
which we
missing?
put in Discord. Yeah. So he's playing Elden Ring at the moment to level up his character before. I tried Sekiro Rep. I tried it. I tried it for 3 streams in a row, and I can't do it. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. And I think carefully, what's really going on? Oh. We've returned to a point before the disappearance took place. We're presently transversing someone's memories. Ugh.
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. If we really did travel back to a time if this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now. Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him, because there's been a change in people's memories. No, Baram still remembers him. Time travel is extremely difficult to perform. The current situation probably has...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf.
The little bubble things with conclusions is very confusing.
But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him?
Yeah.
Who knows how long this
Sekiro's
ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
implant memories into minds of others.
That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend with the old ones. That's just some kind of tell. Scenes from the false memories will not change.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Maybe not. We don't have any way to prove...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing!
Yeah, so you can... We only have one traveler, but you can... This part of the quest line is... Because throughout the story you meet up with the other traveler, right? So... It depends. I'm playing as Lemine because that's who I chose at the start. I don't know if that's what you mean because you can choose either or. So all the roles are flipped.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off, like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing 2 different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of Whose memories this is seems to have an obvious answer. Oh. Dainsleif?
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? No. That doesn't seem right. The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Huh. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
To the tree!
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
To the tree! The kids are still in the tree. Look, they're sitting up in the tree. They're so cute.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Aww.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
This looks... Danes? He's got the same
You'll meet
eyes as
many amazing
Dainsleif.
people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar? What if it's Dainsleif's brother?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Cute.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Yo. Touching the memories of the Abyss Order, the Loom Fate, and everything else, I need to think of one person that can connect all of this together. The Visionary.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria.
Oh, really? Okay.
No. That doesn't seem right. The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the...
Oh, really? Okay.
You're... Caribert Alberic.
Oh, who was Caribert? Oh, he was the... Oh! He was the,
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise.
So he's Conrian.
I don't
because
believe
he
I've
turned
met
into
you
a
before.
Hillichul.
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Wasn't Caribert the Hillichul? How can he... I'm just thinking, at what point do they turn into hilly chills? Because I thought it was like during the cataclysm or whatever. Then how did he come here when before that? But then I was like, how was his dad not turned into a hilly chill? Or was not everyone turned into hilly chills? I should have known it was Carrie Beck, because that's what I think we all knew that we were going to chat to him.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
Thanks, Espy. This is an opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information as Carrie Bear as I can.
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Carrie Bear is dead, that's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
That was the source of your ability to implant
Yes.
memories.
I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Carrie Bear through the half-finished loom of fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far to introduce himself to all the residents of Vinmara Village.
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world, as if I had a chance at life.
So that's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life.
Oh, Mimir.
What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me.
Oh, belly rubs. It's rolled over for belly rubs.
Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Oh, it's little wood carvings.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them?
Cute.
No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
I think I'm too tired to be upset. And you know, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Canria back then.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
Even though you're only appearing in their memories, they all believe you once lived amongst them.
I know.
Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
What? Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the Eye of the First Field Teller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened?
No need to
Dane?
worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Wait, so is he bad? When Dane first said that, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
So Dane had the eye this whole time until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm sure there's anything we could have done.
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strong, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So the thing that caused Hilly Chills to calm down back then was Carrie Bear's story. That was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Limber Fade at his disposal. And all he wanted to do was offer the Hilly Chills a moment of comfort and peace. I mean, that's a pretty big thing.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the loom of fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished.
Yeah, screenshot. That's a nice thing he did.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible.
Buddy!
Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Well, how about a conversation?
How are you? Hey Chantal. Hey Ogres. Hey Hoey. Fletcher. Hello, hello. Hi. How are you guys? If you're not feeling QWERTY, please give us some love. She's another Destiny streamer. An Australian Destiny streamer. How is it all? I reinstalled Destiny, but I haven't got as far as actually playing it. What are you doing? I don't think you guys are raiding me. It's like the biggest time of Destiny at the moment. You're like raiding me. I appreciate it. And Ash is also another Destiny streamer. So we used to play a lot of Destiny. I used to do a lot of raid helps. That was my shtick. Just way back when. And I haven't played Destiny consistently for a while, even though everyone's like, come play Destiny, come play Destiny. Okay, Ash. Oh, servers are down. Oh. Play Garden. Oh my god. Candy. You guys, please go follow Ash and QWERTY. I've done like 300 garden raids. That was like my most done raid, and that's where I kind of like started to zoink out. So I started to zoink out. But yeah, I started playing Genshin. I played heaps of different games, but I started playing Genshin in December and Magic the Gathering. So we started the stream by opening some Magic the Gathering cards. We pulled like two $50 cards. And yeah, now we're playing Genshin. There's a new Archon Quest line, so main storyline. So we're currently, this has gotten to like, so this is me on the left, and this is my brother on the right. And there's not a lot of scenes where these two are together. This is like a big moment. I Ash, I don't know how I managed to decide the two most expensive games at once. But I've been good. Wizards have been looking after me, thankfully. But I'm probably gonna buy a new pre-con deck on tomorrow, because tomorrow's pre-release for Modern Horizon 3. So I'm gonna probably buy another pre-con deck. This is my a small part of my stash, just sitting behind me here. And gacha, I've been good with Genshin. I've only I've bought the battle pass, and I've bought the Welcome, which is like an extension to the battle pass. That's all the money I've spent. Pretty good. You can count them on one hand. Big moment. All right. Yeah, they are pretty good value. I just like this story. There's adventure. There's like puzzles. There's collections. There's like side quests. There's always like things to do. They have like fishing. They have building your teapot, so like it's like a house. They have cooking. They have a TCG, which I don't play a lot of the TCG. Got everything. Enjoy, guys.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time, before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity.
These fish? Did you say fishing? The fishing's alright. It's good. It's probably one of the things I did at the start of the game, because it was like fishing and you got weapons depending on the fish. You catch fish, and depending on which area they have like weapons. So I did a lot of that. Thank you so much, Quoddy. I do appreciate it.
Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation.
My headset's stuck. My headset's done. Is anyone here from Ash's or Quirty stream play Genshin?
However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
Do you really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful.
So the Heavenly Principles, the 6 things that Dainsleif was talking about?
Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it.
A few weebs looking around.
So ask yourself this.
You don't have to be weebed, please.
Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, For some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
That's sad.
You're only telling me this now?
What the hell? What the heck? Why did I?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
Same,
Paimon
Paimon.
woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember. Wait,
Hey, Nori.
really? What a score!
Guess the commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only exists in people's memories, was Kari Bear all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
Nori, have you done the story? After that? Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but I can't remember.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good?
Oh, you gotta do it.
Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy, according to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village. And there he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
Hey, Heath. I'm good. I'm a bit tired. Oh, thank you so much, Ash. Guys, please give Ash a follow too. I just done Al Haytham story and a Nahida second story quest. I haven't done either of those. Night. How are you, Heath? I took tomorrow off, so I got like a long weekend. But I'm so shattered. It's like every day, the last day of my work, I'm just exhausted. Ugh.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Do you see the thing? No, I didn't. Where did you post the video? Oh, today's North. Where did you post it? Is it on your Instagram? Boom, boom, boom. Open an app. Nice.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Nice. Oh, good shit, man. Betting game, nice. I think I'm at like 15 or something.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened.
We got some Magic the Gathering videos to watch. What was this? Don't buy what? Don't buy Commander Masters 3. Don't buy Commander Masters 3 packs. Buy these 7 cards instead. Okay. Nice.
Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Yeah, I did actually. I got Ocelot Pride is a pretty good card. And then I got Grist. Pretty cool card. They're both like 50-ish bucks.
This scenery is
and I think
wonderful.
endurance as well is.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
And then like just cards like Null Elemental Blast, I think just looks amazing. Like, see that purpley shine? So the pre-release is tomorrow. So what we did at Poggers tomorrow, it's 90 bucks. Anphilia. So cool. Little poppers.
This is such a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few more days off.
I haven't, I don't know if they're new, but there's Devoid, which is like the card has no color. Storm's not new. Then there's Revolt, so as long as you have a permanent, it's like these certain power, I don't know what they're called. They're like these new little symbols. But I don't know if it's like an Eldrazi thing or...
This is such a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few more days off.
Delirium, as long as there are 4 more card types amongst your graveyard. It's a thing. Banishing.
There are leaves around.
It's
and
like,
I know
I don't know what
just
these
the
are.
tune
They're
to
like
accompany them.
these new
if
little
you wish to
symbols
hear
on the
it.
cards. They do things whenever you have 3 energy. I think it's energy. You get 3 energy when you then you must pay X energy. Each player must exile their hand and draw X cards. If X is 7 or more, then you may play cards you own exile this way until the end of next turn. So, hey, Potato! Did you just see what I pulled? They've got some old cards, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna go do tomorrow. Potato, I did say to Will tomorrow's open for him to join if he wants. Just FYI. Bloody migraine. I'm so exhausted myself.
Surely enough to convince
like shattered
anyone to become a wanderer.
No, go under the tree. I don't know if he will come. Because, you know, Friday nights are his goon nights. But I just said, if you want to join.
There's no rush. I'll have another talk with him.
EP. What's EP? Are they doing another pre-release on Monday? Yeah, it is public holiday.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you.
I should
wanted
probably
to thank
ask
you.
Will if he wants to get if he wants me to get him a commander deck.
I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wants
He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quick. If Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I relied on him for a lot of things. But I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade.
Have you played this yet, Potato?
Okay, I'll admit.
Right,
I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You
She was
don't need to
dumped.
comfort me. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now.
Oh, that's okay, Potato. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we usually have Thursday nights off. But I was like, well, we're not going to be streaming on Saturday because we're going to be going out. And like tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming because obviously magic, and then Sunday, Monday. So it's like, I was like, I said to him, can we stream tonight? Because I haven't had a chance to play Genshin. We got the new story. Let's stream. And then, yeah, so. Here we are.
Right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right, what is that happened? I can't remember.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
You must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh. That wasn't too long. That wasn't too long. Where's my group photo? Hey, 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 hey. Oh, so also there's this. Let's play the music. Let's get our music pumping again. I'm excited for Tomorrow Potato, but I just can't be fucking tired. I've been so tired. I want to look nice and not be tired. It's cool. It's very short, which was nice. My music's a bit loud. Basically, you meet up with Dainsleif. You follow along this story of this like traveler that was missing from Vinmara. And then you meet up with your brother or the traveler, his sister, and then they tell you that like they basically reveal to you. I don't remember now what we talked about.
Into the wind.
Why they're doing what they're doing.
I'm going in. Stand with me.
It kind of all ties in with like Carrie Bear and stuff like that, I guess.
Let me weave you a verse.
Have a nap before you come in. We're not gonna have time. But I'm gonna go to bed soon. And that will give me like a good amount of sleep. I think it's just because it's like post-work, you know.
I'll lead the way. Ah, I'll bury you. The wind knows me. A fateful offering. I follow the wind.
Dissipate.
Wind strider. And shroud.
This is the most randomest team.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Do you never finish the story? Oh.
Let's light it up.
Where did you come from?
What a drag.
You can't run from death.
I thought you would have finished it. Unless you weren't as committed as I was.
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Yeah. Let's nip that in the bud.
Hey, I'm up.
Lightning purified.
The desert. There's a lot in the desert. I've actually got a big chunk of that story. I just have to finish. I'm nearly at.
Strong.
I've nearly done it. Did it. But.
Yeah.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up.
Can't see? Keep up. Why is there a chest?
Yeah, I've literally got these. But I think that might be a bit much for my brain. Yeah, engine job. Yeah, that's why the guys raided me because I was like, why are you raiding me when Destiny's like at its peak? And they're like, oh, the servers are down, so we want to raid someone. This is not Destiny. I'm like, it's okay, I'll take it.
I'm going in.
When's the raid out? No idea. No idea.
I'll bring my seasonings.
I saw
Make sure to keep up.
actually, I just remembered. So I did this random quest line.
Where did that come from?
And I ended up getting Dragon Spear. Can I buy this? Souvenir shop once. Campaign's very good. I don't think I've got anything. I don't think I can buy anything. Sag. Wasn't I just doing one? Doing a campaign without any past, yeah. I don't know, I was like keen and then I was like watching someone stream and they were just doing the same shit. I was like, I don't want to do that. Ugh, so much money. So much money.
One with nature.
Let's light it up.
Oh my gosh, why am I doing this?
Lights out.
Eat this!
Clouds hide. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Yeah, you can't run. Everybody stand back.
One with nature.
Huh?
Boba, get them!
As one with wind and cloud.
I message. Yeah, like, is it just literally story that's keeping people alive?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy.
Judgment. Punishment.
One with nature.
Cheat. My face does. That's how tired I am. Oh. Alright. Let's start collecting some more stuff. So I also have a 10 pull in the standard banner pool, but I'm waiting for Sethos to come onto the standard banner and share that up. Alright, I think I'm gonna alt F4, guys. I am shattered. So I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm gonna go to pre-release Magic, which is very, very exciting. Thank you guys. Let's go raid Miss Candy. Let's go raid Miss Candy. She's currently playing Genshin, of course. She's doing the Archon Quest. She's doing something with I don't know what she's doing at the moment. Chlorine's I think she's doing Chlorine's story. But yeah, let's go spam some booties over there, guys. Once again, don't forget to follow all the VODs and all the bits and pieces. I adore you guys. Thank you so much for being amazing. Have a good weekend, and I will see you guys on Sunday. A couple days. So, thank you guys. Good night. Bye. Thank you. Oh.